Hello everyone, this is Jacob Ames, Applications Engineer with Hawkridge Systems, here today to talk about custom appearances inside of SOLIDWORKS and to show you how to create your own. Imagine you've been working on a project for a while only to discover that you can only show it off in grayscale. That's pretty boring, right? Well, appearances in SOLIDWORKS can really make or break the aesthetics of a design and allow for the manipulation of colors, textures, mapping, and several other parameters. Now, everyone's probably familiar with the default appearance library that's built into SOLIDWORKS. There are over 1,000 appearances in this library, and they do a pretty good job at making our designs look a little bit nicer. But every once in a while, you're going to run into a situation like I did, where the default appearance library doesn't have what you're looking for. In my case, it had to do with the gravel that I had intended to fill the bed of my dump truck. There's really just no organic texture or appearance that really cuts it for me there. So when it comes to creating a custom appearance, where do we start? Well, we've got to find the perfect appearance first, but where do we do that? If you're skilled with photo editing software, you may consider creating your own, but there are a lot of online databases that specialize in providing these type of textures and appearances, and one of my favorites is textures.com. There's a lot of free download options here. They have some very high quality paid options as well, and they also have seamless textures, which I really like. If you have the option, always use a seamless texture. It prevents a lot of aesthetic issues that you can find when you have a texture, for example, that has to repeat over a given face. And I have an example of that here with a seamless appearance on the left and a standard appearance over there on the right. And you can see that any trace of realism is going to disappear if you're not using a seamless texture and you have to repeat on the same face. Now, once you've selected and downloaded your preferred appearances, the next step is to make sure that SOLIDWORKS can see them and use them. There's two real ways to do this. You can add custom appearances to the default installation directory, which we don't recommend in case you have to reinstall or uninstall SOLIDWORKS, which will cause you to lose that information. Instead, we like to store our information outside the default directory and reference them using file locations. So coming to System Options, we'll click File Locations. We're going to use the drop-down menu and go find custom appearances, and by default you won't probably see anything here. At this point it's simple. We're just going to add our directory. I'm going to find a folder that's full of custom SOLIDWORKS appearances. I'll confirm that, and as soon as I do this, these appearances are going to be available as their own folder in the appearances library. From here, it's a simple drag and drop, just like we would with the default appearance library. I'll pick my favorite. I'm going to choose my seamless gravel appearance here, drag it, drop it, put it on the face, and from here any other modifications can be made as necessary. If I want to change mapping, if I want to change size or scale, and it really does wonders for improving the realism of my design. From here, the options are limitless. You ready to start building your own library of custom appearances? Let us know what you think of this video in the comments, and make sure to check out our other videos for other helpful tips and tricks. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, or visit us at hawkridgesys.com. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.